One day when I was doing the boss fight, I think this was like my third or fourth time doing the Easter egg. I started to notice about how the boss fight started when you hold X so you won't return from this, then you teleport or not teleport, you get carried towards whatever it is. It's right above the Richtofen's lab that you see the warden, and right behind him is the dark mechanism, and the warden's being like sustained for a little bit by 3, 4 inmates, Finn, Billy, and Sal, until they can't handle the warden because he's freaking huge when he transforms. But I felt when I was playing through the boss fight, I felt like it was comparable to Zetsubo no Shima's boss fight. And what I mean by this, the steps were basically different. Zetsubo's was easy, simpled out, and short, while Blood of the Dead was just just a tad bit, a little bit hard because of the challenges. But once you get to the boss fight and compared both of the boss fights together, it's really not that much different, because in Zetsubo's Noshima's boss fight, all you gotta do is shoot Ultimus Takio's, like, he's a giant thrasher. All you gotta do is shoot 4 spores out of his arms 4 different times, and that's it. And once you shoot one, it'll begin, and then you just have to circle around thrashers, zombies, and spiders for I think a minute or two until a new spore out of one of his 4 arms spawns, and shoot it again. 4th time, it's going to trigger the cutscene. So in Blood of the Dead's boss fight, it's no different from that. So what you do, you just basically survive, and then we survive through wardens, zombies, and dogs. And then when you get to the part where the warden or Brutus will spawn, and he'll have these 3 little balls around him, all you gotta do is shoot it. And when you're done shooting, all you gotta do is use your shield and blast the dark mechanism. I think 2 or 3 times, 3 in total, or 2, I'm not sure. So comparing those 2 boss fights, I feel like Treyarch was, I'm not gonna say they're kind of lazy. I feel like Treyarch could have done something more to the boss fight. Mainly, I felt like the boss fight was gonna be premise against Brutus. We'll take him out one by one. We knock off his helmet. We'll knock off the club, and he starts chasing us. He can one hit down us if he does a powerful attack, or he can just slam and just stuns us for a couple seconds. I don't know. I feel like they have more potential with this boss fight if they use Brutus instead of using Brutus as just a dude who's just standing there while 3 balls are just charging. I don't know what happens if you let those if you don't shoot those 3 balls. But I don't know. But the gas will only kill you. The only thing that'll just kill you besides this Brutus and the zombies respawning. I feel like comparable to Zetsubo no Shima, because the boss fight in that is just straight out easy, and so is Blood of the Dead. I feel like leading up towards the boss fight and Blood of the Dead should have been more hyped up. I felt like they should have given us more of a challenge. I feel like they should have done it how they did to Jiraiya, which is not too overpowered in some sort of way, but they did. If you don't shoot the keeper's chest, he'll one hit down you with the lightning, he shocks lightning on the floor, and he one hits everybody. But it shouldn't be just exactly like that. Maybe Brutus will just bring down your health, not technically killing you, but just bringing your health down to the point you're almost about to die. But yeah, that's just Treyarch's way. They developed it. I just felt like they should have done different with the boss fight. Maybe just premise against Brutus, then after we defeat Brutus, after we defeat Brutus, Richthofen still could have just entered in the mechanizine or the dark mechanism, and then the rest of the premise crew has to deal with all these hordes and hordes of zombies that they can't deal with, and then that's when post-Revelations Richthofen comes out and cleanses this whole dimension. I felt like that boss fight should have been that way, but they kind of took it differently, which is fine, I guess, but I felt like that had more potential on the boss fight. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below, and my name is Syndigus239, and I'm signing off. Peace.